Tonight's Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Toyo Tires, all or nothing. Byrd is 33 years old. He is 1 inch shorter than Randall Wallace. Their weight is just about identical, but it's Wallace that usually fights at 170 pounds. Both have a reach of 73 inches. Herb Dean is inside the octagon.
You know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Gonna keep this clean. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Less than 2 weeks since the last fight for Randall Wallace. It was a victory. He has fought twice since the beginning of May. This will be number 3. That's putting in the work, punching the time card and getting going.
Man, I like to fight, but
Ready.
holy
Ready.
crap.
Let's fight.
Randall Wallace is in the blue. Charles Byrd is in the green. The fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, all or nothing. We saw Byrd use leg kicks in that fight against Jamie Pickett last month. Much like that, he softened him up and then had to go to the ground because that's where Pickett wanted to take it. But he'll stand up here and throw against the scrappy Wallace.
Yeah, Charles Byrd wasting no time, throwing a big leg kick, big punches, and getting inside. But Wallace, no slouch. Good submissions, a lot of finishes on his record as well. He likes to fight, this guy.
Again, Wallace has fought at 185 pounds before, but his normal division is at 170. For an opportunity like this, you take a fight.
Yeah.
Trade there. Did Wallace stun Byrd? As he looks to move in. Big
nice
left kick. Tries another one, but swing and a miss.
Yeah, Charles has got some tree trunks, man. So when he lands these kicks, you're definitely feeling it. Nice body lock there by Wallace. And gets the takedown. This is a smart move by Wallace. Wear on Byrd, so it loses some of that explosiveness. Ah, he's right on the neck.
Is he able to get the elbow under?
No, it's on the chin right now. But he's doing a good job of controlling the wrist and flattening him out a little bit here.
Tries it again after softening him up. But Byrd playing defense on the ground.
Wow, he's trying to lock his hands, but Byrd, yeah, it's more of a crank at this point, or a jaw. It's locked around the jaw. It does not feel good, don't get me wrong. But a guy like Byrd, not going to tap to that. But he's
dealt with
relentless.
Jamie Pickett on the ground in the first bout, but not like this.
Yeah, there's still nothing there. But Wallace using that to transition. Both hooks in now.
Wallace continues to try to put that right arm in, but Byrd back against the fence and scrambles out and grabs the leg.
That's the athleticism of Charles Byrd right there. Fought out of that and got his own takedown. He's got to land some big ground and pound here to get some points back in this round.
In the half guard now is Byrd and looking to go to work with a short elbow.
He was looking for that head and arm triangle too, which is what he got in his first win in the Contender Series. Nice pressure there by Byrd to pass over into mount, using his feet to push down on the thighs of Wallace. Big elbow.
Big right elbow. As Wallace scrambles back to his feet, but took some damage. Said he wanted blood on his face. Wallace, it's not there yet, but man, that was a heavy hit. To the body, and he throws the right. 2 minutes to go in the first round.
Byrd is in here. He's throwing down. He is throwing haymakers, looking for a finish for sure.
Looking to make the most of his second chance is Charles Byrd.
Nice combo there by Wallace as well. Boy, man, you can just hear these guys. Wow.
Whips down Wallace.
But Wallace almost uses it to take the back, but Byrd all over it. Going to pull that heel off and pass through. It's going to turn into him here. Maybe past the guard. Into half guard. Nice job there by Charles Byrd. This is where he's got to let some vicious ground and pound go here.
See if he can escape the grip of Wallace. Tries to soften him up with some rights to the face.
He's locking his legs there. That's interesting that he wants to kind of just hang into that half guard. Maybe locking something out from the far side. We can't really see it here from our angle. But Wallace doing a good job of cage walking with his feet. Big ground and pound there by Byrd, man.
Oh, big right from Byrd. As we come up on 45 seconds to go. And some more ground and pound.
Wallace doing a great job of staying active and moving so that he doesn't eat some of these big punches by Charles Byrd, as he is throwing down with just bad intentions.
Side control for Byrd right now with 30 seconds to go.
Got him in like a cradle position here, but needs to get busier here. Definitely winning the round at this point. But if he wants that contract, like you said, he needs to get working.
Offers a few short elbows, but there's the horn from the first round. Let's take a look at some of that action. It was fast and furious early, and Byrd landing some big strikes.
Yeah, we saw some big punches early here from Charles Byrd. Didn't really land, but landed that left hook right there. And here's that right hand that stunned Byrd right on the temple. And here he got this beautiful body lock, a little trip, and put his weight on top of him. But Byrd, being the athlete that he is, he gets wrist control here, pushes it to the side, and just sneaks out the back door here and gets his own takedown. And we're going to see a nice big elbow ground and pound action here from Charles Byrd. I'd like to see a little more of this, but Wallace does not stay inactive. He gets up, gets a position, and stay busy.
How do you feel right now?
Feel good.
You got great fucking cardio. You are fucking ready for 5 fucking rounds. You hear me? Let's go. Hey, let's go right now. Come on. Set it up, Charles.
As we saw in his first appearance in this gym, he dealt with Jamie Pickett on the ground. He is so smooth in playing defense when he's not in the greatest position, but he knows what he needs to do to return to the feet.
Yeah, and you know, to his credit, Randall Wallace is doing the same thing. He's staying active when he's in a bad spot. He's not giving up. He's not just kind of hanging out and waiting for the finish. Wow, there's those leg kicks from Charles Byrd. I think Byrd needs to just straighten his punches out and he'll land better.
Combinations has Wallace covering up.
There's that body lock though from Wallace. Nice reversal from Byrd.
Needs to watch the back of the head before throwing that punch. And now Byrd will look to
looking for the guillotine.
Get the left arm under the chin.
Could switch this to like a Darce or an Anaconda type choke too, but he's content with just smacking him with some elbows.
And now Wallace will look to keep him close on the ground.
You got 4 minutes and 7 seconds to work, son. Beautiful position.
Yeah, both guys showing their versatility and their MMA experience here. Been in bad positions and just fighting all the way out of it. Wallace not on the not on the winning end of most of these exchanges though, with Byrd on top landing some big ground and pound.
344, Charles. Head up, he wants to hold you there, Charles. We don't want to stay here. Guard is open, stand up and pound.
Well, the table is set. If they ask you back, it means they're really thinking long and hard about a contract, but Byrd needs to get busy here if he wants it. 3.5 minutes to go in the second round. Looking to put some space between him and Wallace so he can start throwing.
Yeah, Wallace doing a good job of just kind of scrambling out of there and into these weird positions, making Byrd still in control, but he's not able to really effectively ground and pound him because of some of the strange positions that they end in there. And Wallace doing a good job of using the fence. Man, some big punches under the armpit there.
Big rights from Byrd as he sneaks in under the arm.
Oh, he's going to just
now does he have the choke once again?
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
There's the tap. Charles Byrd is the first 2-0 fighter on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, and once again, it's the choke.
Man, now what do you do? Now what do you do? You got 3 finishes tonight, all in classes and weight classes that we could use some people in, and Byrd being the first person to come in and double down.
He doubles down, indeed, to use a nice Vegas term there. Randall Wallace coming up on the short end. Charles Byrd will improve to 9-4. Your thoughts on what we saw? We knew he could choke. We knew he was strong. Did he show you enough of a diverse skill set to make
Yeah.
the matchmakers want him more.
I think he really did. I mean, if you take a look here at some of these replays, he showed that he's got takedown ability. He can weather a storm here. This is a full-on body lock, and he just uses his strength and explosiveness to just muscle out of it. And more importantly, he used really, really strong ground and pound to open up the submission. He didn't have it right away. He had more of a neck crank or a jaw crank there, and he didn't give up, and he just squeezed the life out of him, and he got the choke.
We saw that in his first go-around. Man, he is just so strong. He doesn't have to have the arm under the chin. He'll squeeze it hard enough, and it will move under that way. And that's what he did tonight to get his 9th professional victory.
Yeah, and two finishes inside the octagon here at the Contender Series. So I think you'd be hard not to sign this guy to a contract tonight.
I appreciate you, Caden, Justin, Bill, everybody at home. I love you so much. Thank you for all the support.
The team.
Linear Automotive.
The team is my
Fortis MMA.
The team.
My Miz. Everybody. Fabian. You, baby. You got me ready.
The shout-outs there from Charles Byrd, obviously happy, and he should be. Let's make things official. We send it back inside the octagon to Laura Sanko.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this bout at 2 minutes, 3 seconds in the second round. Declaring your winner by submission, Charles Byrd.